And shout out to the guys in chat that I've actually seen. He should still be here, Omega. I believe he's going to be part of the Smash 4 bracket, and they'll throw him on here too. I know there's a lot of hype around that right now. And shout out to the people that I've seen that are very familiar names that have stopped by my stream. Messi NYC. I've streamed PM with some of the Freestyle Team guys here and there, so thanks for that. And we have a guest commentator. He's not really commentating, but he's lurking right now. Right now we got DJ and Vanz picking the Jiggz. We were actually talking about this matchup just outside before the tournament was, setting in, and he hates it. He hates it like anyone else. There's DJ again, spacing himself so well with that forward tilt. Ooh, just missing that back air on Jiggz. DJ doing a good job with those neutral airs, juggling them around. Ooh. And there's that stage spike by Vanz capitalizing on that. And there's the forward tilt capitalizing on that. We were just talking about it before. Capitalizing on those all the time, spacing himself so perfect. Good job with those jabs by DJ. He's been throwing around the last 3 games pretty well. Nice neutral, space it out. Ooh. And DJ just doesn't give the opponent time to breathe. As soon as he knocks him over to the other side of the stage, he is on them, ready to go. And he's already thinking about how I'm going to take them out, how I'm going to edge guard, how I'm going to make sure this is not going to happen again. What's up, buddy? Got another commentator coming in. We have Cypher. What's up, man?
What do we have over here?
We got a little bit of Vanz, a little bit of DJ Nintendo, Ike, Jiggz, and there's the rest. So you came in right on time. right on time.
Expect a couple of those.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, Vanz is one of those players, along with DJ, that's been around for so long that you expect a lot of unique and different things from them. So
totally. And you can definitely see like the melee mindset. Like they're playing very smart. One thing that's really scary about Jigglypuff is that you can easily juggle Ike to free rest. So.
Yeah, and obviously that's the biggest tool that Jiggz got going for. Just the fact that at any moment your stock isn't safe. And I think Ike has a little bit of that too, which he's just such a powerful character that if you kind of mess up against him, he'll juggle you into some type of just terrible, terrible thing.
Exactly. Especially for like a free kill for Jigglypuff. 87, that fair would have done the job.
Oh.
Nice kill.
And Vanz kind of throwing his hands in the air as he hit that B button a little too casually. I'll tell you what, man, DJ's been doing a great job of just keeping that juggle going with the neutral airs and constantly keeping the opponent where he wants them to be. The only time we've seen him have any real trouble was the first round against you. You really took it to him.
Yeah, definitely. He plays very smart, very safe, especially against Jigglypuff. Like, you don't want to stay too close to Jigglypuff, but still throwing out those hitboxes with the nairs.
There's an opportunity for DJ to kind of take round 1. Very high percent. And good job by Vanz, man.
It can be anyone's game, though.
Here you go.
One rest could do the job.
And that's what I was saying. You got to think that Vanz is thinking that too.
Yeah. He
just pulls a couple percent here. He could have grabbed back in it. And off the top.
The JV 2-stock. This is game 1 or 2?
We're going into game 2 right now.
Okay. Look for the short ceiling counter pick. That's what I'm expecting.
It makes the most sense. I mean, as Jiggz, you got to get the opponent out of there, and you got to get them out of there quickly, because the longer that game goes, you're going to have percent on you, and anything really can kill you at that point. So, where would you take DJ? You're the Jiggz right now.
Okay, if I was Jigglypuff, I mean, if I was Diddy Kong, it would be completely different. But if I was Jigglypuff, I would definitely pick somewhere that with a really small.
You go to Yoshi's?
No, definitely not, because of the platforms. It's still in favor of Ike's fairs.
Oh, switching up to Sheik.
Oh, this is
that changes everything.
That
there
changes everything, yeah.
And I mentioned it before. I mean, me and Vanz were talking about this matchup and how no one really likes it too much when you're going against an Ike. But he said he was committed to Jiggz, and that's kind of right out the window. And it's something you're going to see, especially in best of 5.
I mean, I have seen his Sheik before, and like mainly his melee Sheik, phenomenal.
Yeah, I was watching it last night actually here at Nebulous. Him against Moon, and they were just great matchups. Marth and Sheik, just the classic matchup right there.
Yep.
There's that up air to fair. Sheik has just a great way of like just comboing into herself. Everything looks so smooth. Looks like it was made and designed to work that way.
Yeah. I believe they haven't. There you go with the fair. I believe they haven't nerfed Sheik as much, or not at all actually.
Well, the discussion, and this is when 3.0 first had come around. Everyone was saying that Sheik wasn't that great, but not because she wasn't good. It was because everyone else had gotten better. And now with 3.5 coming around, a little bit with the nerf hammer on a lot of characters, and Sheik kind of stayed the same, kind of buffed a little bit here and there.
Right.
Now
which is in favor for the people that play with Sheik.
Exactly. And now all of a sudden Sheik is back right where she was in Melee, where it's a top tier character, feels very smooth, feels exactly like Melee, and there you go with those fairs again, and grabs the edge right before DJ can. And that's going to take the stock. Ooh.
Oh. That was not expected.
And DJ's kind of like having a laugh right now. Vanz looking at him like, what just happened? These are real. This isn't friendlies. Oh, man. And I mean, that gives you an idea of how well these two get along. Also, being in the scene for so long, they can do something like that. And instead of being angry, they just kind of laugh it off. And they've been through this a million times before, so. And it's still anyone's game. They're such top caliber players. Good grab. Vanz trying to space himself out a little bit. DJ seeing that one window, and there goes that forward air. That's all it takes.
All Ike needs to do is just grab him, just throw him up in the air and juggle him, rack up that percent, and just kill him with a fair. It's definitely doable. There goes the nair.
Neutrals. And Vanz right back, not allowing to build. Oh, good needles. Vanz had to settle with the back air there. Forward air just took too long. Good down smash.
Good read. Oh, kind of fair.
And just makes it back. Good up air. And that's that.
That's the match.
So now they're evened up, 1-1. A little weird with that SD.
Yeah, that was a little weird. It's interesting to see a Sheik versus Ike, especially seeing Vanz play. Like the way he plays with Sheik is completely melee and like very smart, very clean. That's one thing I've noticed. And DJ as well, but it just feels weird to see Ike.
It does. No, you're 100% right. And they know a lot of people that kind of complain about PM sometimes being too far away from melee. And then you look, Sheik played by a melee player, so classically approached, and it works so well. And you're kind of sitting there like, oh, you know what? This you're right. The only weird part is the Ike, not the melee aspect. So Vanz coming through, evening it up right now, and familiar territory for him. I'll tell you what, I'm so hyped to be here at Nebulous, though.
Yeah.
It's the second time I've been here, first time since July. I work retail, which does not allow for Sundays. I actually called out of work to be here today because I was so happy about the stream doing so well. And I'd work with Dark and with Trent over here and to help the stream a little bit. I seen the custom overlay, looks gorgeous. Great holiday theme here.
Yeah, very
and
festive.
It has been awesome, absolutely awesome. People actually knowing who I am before I actually came here for the first time, which is really cool. And then getting to see all these great players that I do nothing but hear about. Me and Vanz over there, I've known him for like a decade now. His first time he seen me in tournament, he's like, is that Messiano Mess? And I was like, yeah, man. And he's back in New York City. DJ Nintendo coming out of the woodwork, you know. Their community is thriving right now, and it's so awesome to be a part of it.
Totally.
And
Like Nebs is one of those places that's the glue that holds everything together.
yeah, it's awesome. Absolutely
that's
awesome
really
to
great
see
to
it.
hear.
You know, and then you see these players transcending. I mean, you have people like Ninja Lick today. You know what? I don't feel like PM today, but I'm going to do Smash 4. And he can sit there and compete in either game. And it's such a great feeling to see that. Dark Blue is another one where, hey, you know what? I can compete in the PM bracket, but today I'm going to go ahead and do both. Like that's a really, really cool thing about Nebulous. And that's a really good thing about the Smash series. You can be good at both. You don't have to necessarily take an allegiance or a side to either one.
Totally. Because there's always that beef that goes on. Like, oh, this game is lagged.
Can we all just get along, guys?
Right.
And now we see Peach. And DJ's sticking strong to the Ike. Vanz is just pretty much going with the, I'm going to throw everything I can at you and just see how you adjust. I don't want to adjust to you. You adjust to me.
Yeah. That's definitely what's going on right now.
And sometimes that's part of the mind game in its own. And the discussion that me and Vanz had outside was he loves PM for the fact that it rewards you for knowing multiple characters. The matchups are very important in this. And let's see how he handles it with Peach now. Just gliding past that forward smash. Good forward throw.
He's saying this is my ulti. Okay, looks like I have to have a
Commentator curse, man. You're the fifth person in a row. Don't worry about it. So Cypher's heading out. He's going to go ahead and good luck with it, man. Cypher's got a match coming up. Good luck to him. Back to Vanz and DJ here. Vanz is doing a great job of just waiting things out. DJ's still up the stock, though. Not by much. A good hit right here, and it kind of evens up the whole gameplay. And there is right there. And DJ kind of miscuing on that recovery. He's trying to wall jump off of it and then find his way back up on the stage. DJ spaced himself really well. Good recovery, mixing it up, getting on the top platform before Vanz can kind of respond to it, keeping himself safe. And DJ getting on there, not before getting a garden variety of a hello. And I will say, with DJ being such a aggressive player, his defensive game is just on point too. He just constantly knows when it's time to turn to that second gear, and there you go, he's taking that stock. Good fairs by Vanz here, keeping DJ honest. There's DJ with those neutrals again. Another great grab, forward throw. That'll take the stock. DJ up by 61, 76. Who do we got next to me right now? It's Frozen. Frozen's back? Okay. Frozen's a little shy, he doesn't want to commentate. You don't want to commentate? All right, so he's going to wait till the next match. Good forward air by Egg. Just really spacing himself out with those. Even when he's not connecting, he's pushing off the shield and wave landing backwards and landing far enough back to where he's not going to get punished for it. Good back air. Oh, that was. Frozen in the background calling that. Nice forward tilt. I'm forcing Frozen to
I'll ignore
commentate.
means commands.
What do you say? After this game or after this match?
This one game. Like,
It's whatever. Welcome. All right. So Frozen actually called the turnip in the background.
yeah. Well, I didn't really call it. I saw like a pixel of Stitch face. It's like eventually you just kind of learn to see it because of how deadly that thing is. And I really hate RNG influence moves, so. There's always like blood boil,
good up air to double
fury
fair by
hit by
DJ.
that.
Another fair.
Peach is coming back though. Her recovery is so good. Looking like a PM 3.02 recovery.
Good down smash.
Oh, I forgot to do the Smash 4. Like, Peach's back throw kills in that game. How silly is that?
And Vanz is doing an excellent job edge guarding there. And here it is. DJ's up by 76% again.
He wasn't even fearing that quick draw attack either. Like, he just bared that, like, out of the sky. Maybe he would have traded with Peach's back air, I'm not sure.
And it's 1-up right now, so this is a very pivotal game right here.
Well, it's guessed to 5, so that's gonna end it.
And that's gonna end it.
One of the weird things about Ike's up air is that it hits harder, like, near the ends of the move. Because that's where he hits you with the center, like the center of the sword.
Okay.
Or the hilt, my bad. Like, Roy, the center, March is the tip. Ike hits you hardest at the very beginning of the sword, like the hilt.
Kind of similar to like the Roy-ish aspect in Melee.
Yeah, Roy hit you hard in the center.
Yeah, so
they were both weak in the hilt.
There you go.
They've all got different sword dynamics going on. One of the things about Ike's tip, though, is that on certain attacks like dash attack, if you get a tip or dash attack, it sends at a really low angle. That can give really easily.
So before we were talking about what stage you think Vanz is going to go on, it's become what character?
I was surprised he went Green Hill Zone against Ike.
And, well, now it's more of what character. Vanz has pulled out the Peach, the Jiggz.
He has a lot of
Sheik.
characters. He has mostly melee characters and then Zero Suit Samus. So I'm not sure if he still uses Zero Suit Samus much, but he's had one before. The thing is why I'm surprised about this counter pick is that, well, maybe it's good for Sheik too because the sides are small, but that's the thing, the sides are tiny.
And if you get caught, you're going to get caught very hard.
You can get caught by an early percent fair. Ooh, good wall cling. One of the things that Sheik has in this game, there it is, see?
There's that forward air.
Those small boundaries are going to do it. I'm pretty sure on most relevant percents, at least lower ones, you can GI F throw fair properly. You'll get hit by the fair any way you can. I've talked to Lunchables about it. He seems to agree, so.
Good job by DJ mixing up those wall jumps and where he's jumping from.
Yeah. Oh, that's
recoveries. Oh, good grab. Good grab and fair by Vanz.
Ooh, almost the tomahawk, but Vanz rolling away. Rolling is actually not a bad tactic, guys. Like, if you're in a tight spot,
and those
it's
needles,
bad if you get red.
Those needles are coming through so good for Vanz right now.
One of those characters that could just gimp any character in this game. It doesn't matter how good your recovery is, Sheik could probably gimp it.
The only fortunate thing is I made Mario every once in a while I get lucky with a cape, and they actually cape all the way back up on that angle.
Really?
And they will hit you
like backwards. Like,
no.
Reverse direction. I didn't know
they go back up. They were actually laughing about it during my set with Almighty.
Interesting.
Yeah, he came at me with the needles and just straight back up. And DJ just kind of taking control, taking a breath, and there's the neutralizers again. Neutral.
So much space.
There's the needles.
No.
And DJ finding his way back with that wall jump.
That thing with like this weird counter pick is that this stage has walls, so Ike actually has a pretty good recovery on the stage.
Yeah, it's a bit of a suspect. It might be just a player feel, you know. Sometimes
it could be.
It's just be like, hey, look, I love this stage.
I like this stage because along with when I played Lucario, this is a good Lucario stage. But even now, as I play Mewtwo, I like going this pick, but it's
still risky. No, for sure, it's risky.
Oh wow. Vanz barely surviving. I wasn't expecting it.
Vanz getting that one pixel onto the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good edge guard by DJ, getting there just in time. And Vanz responding really well right now. Oh, just missing with those needles. Oh, with the tether.
There it is.
And Vanz took complete control of that stock, putting it back up pretty much even right here.
Sheik's such a dangerous. Uh-oh. Okay. That almost cost him.
It still might. I mean, DJ can definitely chain
Hasn't
something
pinned on the
together.
ledge, but he gets back on stage. He gets a grab. Oh, bad position for DJ. Either one of these characters off stage is a very bad position to be in because their recoveries are not the strongest.
They're kind of mediocre.
Ike's recovery is a little better on the wall stage like this. Uh-oh, he went up. What? Oh, I thought he was an up smash. Okay, interesting. He probably just trying to cover both options.
DJ was probably a little indecisive there, went with the safe option, waited
DJ
out.
Flinched there a little bit because he probably had the read there, but messed up the
Nice
input.
tech by DJ, grabbing onto that platform, possibly saving him from a forward air.
Matchup is very close. Oh! Charged it a little too long. So be careful.
Oh,
He's pinned on the ledge versus the Sheik. You don't want to be in that position. Oh, he's rolling. Oh my God, it's gonna be it.
oh, that's gonna be
it.
that. And DJ
Good
kind of
stuff to
earns his
DJ,
trip right
and
there.
Moving on to grand finals. Wow,
Those were some great games right there, man. DJ prevailing. I'll tell you what, the last 4 or 5 matches DJ has been in, he's put himself in these predicaments where he just kind of says, listen, my experience is going to take over. I'm going to be okay. And he's found a way to keep going. And you know what? That's respect you got to give there. That's an old school player right there. And Vanz, I mean,
both also old school players.
yeah, absolutely. And Vanz threw everything he could at him. He threw the